What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. We're sitting at about $100,000, $100,700, something like that. Nice day yesterday, 4.67% to the upside. The bull in me, the crypto addict in me, the degenerate, wants to say it's time to go up, guys. We're ready. Here we go, and it is time. We are ready. We've been consolidating for a pretty solid bit in this little slanted upwards oval that we have here, right? We've been consolidating here since November 11th. It is December 12th, officially 1 month, right? This is a consolidation phase. Yes, consolidation phases can be sloped to the upside. At some point, we're going to break out one way or another, right? I very much do believe that way is going to be to the upside, but is it happening now? I'm not so sure. I'm not so quick to believe that, because really every time we've been to the top side of this range, yes, even back here, it resulted in a more or less immediate dropping off every single time. The safest bet in this range right now would be to predict that we probably are going to see Bitcoin move back down to 96K, maybe 97.5K. Maybe 98K, or at least a little bit down, right? Let's see if the indicators, if the TA would agree with that. So here we are. Basically a double top on the closing highs here. You're getting a somewhat significantly lower high in the RSI. That's some form of bearish divergence. Okay. Maybe would agree that we come down a little bit from this price right now. We had this trend right here in the RSI, of which we broke out of, but we've just broken back into it. I don't know. It kind of looks like we're disrespecting this right now. Maybe we break back out of it. Maybe we're forming some kind of momentary downtrend in the RSI right here on the daily. I don't know. Hard to say. Not a whole lot to go off of with that. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour hitting. Hold on. Oh man, I moved my mic. It's so weird having it up there. I did that way you guys can't hear the clicks, you can't hear the computer as much. Hopefully you won't hear the typing as much. That way it doesn't distract people. I've always said, you know, complaining about the keyboard or the clicks on a video like this, it's like complaining about a taxi, about the engine running in the taxi, right? It's like you're going to hear the engine running in any car that you step in, but I can try. I can definitely, you know, I'm mitigating it right now. We're trying. We're going to get better with it. The channel will progress. Anyways, rejecting the overbought zone here on the 4 hour normally would promote some kind of further downside. And then of course, obviously just looking at the price action, you've rejected here every single time, right? So, and at a minimum, that's brought you down to like $94,000. So likely we will, yes, probably drop back down below 97K from here. That's just kind of my assumption. I don't know if with this drop, as like significant as this kind of phase down was for Bitcoin and the rest of the market, right? A lot of altcoins dropped in this time. I don't know if this drop is going to promote the same amount of like lower lows and bigger drops in altcoins, right? I don't think it will. I think maybe most of the market moves down in tandem with Bitcoin or a little bit more than Bitcoin, but we're not going to get like 20%, 30% drops like we saw with this move here across the board. At least that's my anticipation. Looking at the 1 hour time frame here, a little bit of bearish. Actually, yes, that's double bearish divergence, right? 1, 2, 3 highs, 2 lower highs, 1, 2, 3 highs, 2 higher highs. This double bearish divergence. You are building in price, you are dying off in volume. Absolutely, Bitcoin's going to go down. So I'm going to stop the video there. I don't think I have anything else that I want to say. I'll go through a quick little summary here of what my thoughts are. I believe we were overbought, right? We were in this nice trend upwards. I don't know if we're in it now. I don't think we are. We're definitely disrespecting the bottom if we are, but we're in this nice trend upwards. We got pretty overbought. Now we're cooling off. We're cooling off, right? And we've been cooling off since we were in this overbought zone, literally, right? Got into the overbought zone here, right here. Or at the top of the overbought zone, I should say. We've been cooling off ever since then. Cooling off in the RSI while going higher in the price. That is an extremely bullish setup, you guys. It's a very, very bullish kind of environment that we're in right now. I don't believe that we'll see Bitcoin go to lower lows. It's possible that it could see lower lows than this, but I don't think we're going to set a lower low trend. If we see lower lows than that, I would expect higher lows than this still, right? Nothing too crazy. But I don't think we will see lower lows than the most recent lows at 94K. I think we will see our lows come in probably somewhere around 97 to 95K. That's my thoughts. We're at 100K now. And then, and I say lows, it's just consolidation, right? Just a little standard volatility. That'll let the RSI cool off a little bit more. Maybe it pulls down to the 50, maybe just below the 50. The last time we were here, we did this, and that move is exactly what this move here was. Okay, that's exactly what this was here, was this bounce off the 50 in the RSI. So if I'm expecting a move like this to take place, this move here, if I'm expecting that to take place, we're going to carry on it and see a kind of replica move of this here. It might make sense that we could start that move from similar areas in the RSI, going down, finding a lower low in the RSI while maintaining higher lows in the price. It's hidden bullish divergence, seeing a bounce there, getting ready to go into our overbought zone afterwards, and then of course getting that read that would take us, that move that would take us all the way up to like 120 to 130K, maybe even higher than that is what I'm thinking. But I don't think it has to start now. I don't think it even has to start tomorrow, right? But I would expect today, tomorrow, we move down a little bit. Going over into the weekend, we probably move back up a bit. And then sometime early next week, I would expect, maybe not early next week, I should say by the end of next week, I would expect we break out of this zone. By the end of next week, I would think that we are at 104, above 104,000. We're at new all-time highs again, above 105,000 by the end of next week. Not by the end of this week. This week has 3 days and 19 hours, 4 days left essentially. By the end of next week, that's a whole 11 days from now essentially, right? By the end of next week, I'm expecting that we will have broken bullishly out of this range. Until then, we really could just be meandering, right? Downs, ups, until then. You know, maybe we have a couple more each way, and then we break out sometime next week. Anyways, with that, if Bitcoin's consolidating more and most altcoins have pumped or have pulled back, I would assume we could see some altcoins rally over the next over the coming days. We might see some altcoins pump, so be on the lookout for that. With that, I leave you. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for all the love, the support, the watch time, the view time. Just I appreciate all of you for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.